Okay, good. Okay, good evening, folks. Those who've made the time and made the effort to be on this call, I'm sure you're going to benefit. I hope you can make a couple of notes, have a pen handy, because there's very exciting things we're going to be sharing with you. And some of them might be telling and might do different things, get you thinking again and get you geared up again. And I sincerely hope it moves you. That's important. Now, I want to share something about the future. Alton and I have been in this business for a long time, but, when I left the company in 1986, in 87, we were struggling. We were flat broke. But I'll tell you what, many people said to us, it won't work, we can't do it. And I want to give you some good advice tonight. The future is exciting. It's going to be great. And we're excited about it. Remember one thing, and don't ever forget this. The only place on earth you'll ever have a recession is not outside there. We've never had those kind of things in our business, ever. Every time everyone's crying a recession, we're growing because more people need to make money, and that's exciting. So remember that the recessions only happen between the ears. And you know how you get a recession? Associated with negative people, looking at newspapers and the news and all that kind of junk. That's how they sell the news. It's time we woke up to it and decided your future is more important than the news, more important than the TV. A lot of people sometimes tell me they haven't got time for the business, but they'll sit for hours in front of the television, they'll read some junk, and they don't value their time. And outside there, folks, people are needing what we got. They desperately need it. We can make a difference in Africa like you wouldn't believe, and around the world, but I believe here's where the big potential is right now, and we're excited about it. You see, most people, we've got what they want. Most people want to make more money. I don't care how successful you perceive they are out there. They might be professional, drive nice cars, live in mansion homes or mansions. Hey, they all need more money, even if they don't want to admit it. They haven't got the guts to admit it. Their egos are maybe too big, but they need it, and it might be a different approach. Everyone out there needs health. A lot of people are having many, many health challenges nowadays, and we've got the solution in your life, right? I sincerely hope you do, but we all want to be happier and enjoy the future together with our loved ones, with our families. Now, it all is in our hands. We can do that. I want to challenge you tonight, before we even get too far into this call. Write down there. Go and write down where you are right now in your life, whatever you're doing, whatever your income, and take it along. Let's say whatever age you are, work it out until you get to normal retirement age or whatever, and see where you'll be financially. Be honest with yourself, not with me. And if you do that, you start changing what you do. You keep your job. I kept my job initially in this business when we started in August 73. I worked 6 months part-time. Don't quit your job, but do so seriously. Your time is valuable. Time is money. Time is everything, right? And don't live in the past. The past is the only thing for the past is if you can learn from it, and let's move on, okay? We really got to start looking at life and really get exciting. Personal development is vitally important. For things to change, you've got to change, or else nothing's going to change. You must accept that right now. None of us can change that. If we don't change, nothing will change. If we don't get better at what we do, nothing will get better. If we don't get more health conscious and fitter, we won't get there. Folks, you've got to look the part if you want to build this kind of business. Not have bad discipline and lack good eating habits. You can check with the Eagle team or your upline. There are ways, not what to eat, how to eat correctly, how to put it in your body the right way. Look after your bodies. It's important because God says our body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. So if you're sick and breaking down, how can you be excited about that? So look after your body. Learn to say no to the things that aren't good for you. So it's important. So, and really don't live in the past. Now, the next thing we need to do is decide right now, okay? God put potential into every single human being on this earth. The biggest tragedy on this earth is people do not use their God-given potential. And, you know, one's got to look out now and look out for the people out there who might want to steal your dream, might want to hold you back. It's important, right? Dream stealers, now many dream stealers out there. But before I go any further into that, decide now to scale up and not scale down, to do more, not less. People worry about their budget. Forget about the budget, make more money. I'm not saying waste it. It's available. Don't sit there trying to squeeze as much you can out of what you got. Decide you're going to do. You have the guts to get off your feet and start doing things for your loved ones, for yourself, or whatever, and start achieving your dream, because everyone can achieve those dreams. Everyone can live debt-free if they want to. And that's important, folks. If we already start looking out after ourselves. Now, a newspaper is a dream stealer, TV is a dream stealer, negative people are dream stealers. You know, at school, I only passed one standard in high school. I failed 3. And the teachers and everyone always told me I'd be a financial failure. You'd get nowhere in life. Some of my family and friends said the same. But thank God I didn't listen to them. Value advice. Don't listen to broke people. Don't listen to negative people. Stay away. Run away from them. Get going, because one day you might be able to come along and help them achieve. Lift them up again. Don't let them keep you where they are. They say misery loves company. You see, if somebody is hooked on saying, be it alcohol or smoking or whatever, they want to try and keep you there. Folk, break away. I used to do those kind of things, and I flushed the whole lot. October 1973, when I saw the successful people in this business, I said, hey, if I want to be successful, I better change this thing fast. And thank God, Alto wasn't into bad habits that I was. It was only me. She wasn't in any of the miracle. She stuck with me, which is, I praise the Lord for that, right? So it's important to look out for the dream stealers, and that all the different things can fix you, all the different things can hold you back. Your health, the people, everything. There's so much that can hold you back. But you know what? If you don't do that, you've got to start looking at your time and look at it objectively. Don't play around. Don't waste time. Don't not keep promises. Keep your promises. Keep your time. And really, time, a lot of people waste time as if it's an asset that's never going to go away. I want to tell you, saying, be aware. What you don't use, you'll actually lose one day. So go and use your time wisely. One day you may regret that you did not do it. This is going to take courage. You're going to have the courage to really tighten up and decide, I want to get somewhere in life. I want to get somewhere in this business. It's available. It's there. We're all going to take steps this year. We're excited about it. It's moving. We're going to get there. And that's exciting. So I want to really know exactly, value your time, look at your assets, look where you are right now, and start. I'm going to give you 5 things you need to do, number 1, in getting your dream and everything straight. And I think it's very, very important. Number 1 is know who you are. Know who you are. Put value on yourself. That is so important, that you know who you are. The next thing is, the top part of number 1 is, know where you want to go. You've got to be clear on this. Go and spend a lot of time on it. It's worth it. And don't have all kind of dreams and all kind of things. Some people have so many things they're running for, they get a speed wobble and they run for nothing. You've got to be focused. So know where you want to go. And then that's the key. You need to know what you need to do to get there. And folks, that's going to be exciting. Now I can tell you something. I'll tell you our story quickly. in 1986, when we left the company, 1987, we were struggling, Alton and I. Really, I mean, you know, I'd been earning a salary from the company. Now suddenly we're nothing. We were just distributors full time. And I decided we had better find out how to get where we wanted to be. We wanted to be diamonds, but we needed to find out, because what we were doing was getting us nowhere. We were sponsoring, but nothing was growing. And then I decided there were no weekend functions here. I found out a weekend function in America. Now, those days, thank God, the credit cards were not computerized. So I made contact with people there. It was going to be a weekend function in Winston-Salem in America. And I'd have to fly from Port Elizabeth to London first, which I did, but I bought a ticket from there. Now, when I got to London, my card could buy a ticket from there to North Carolina. And that was it, okay? I had no money there. I stayed in a hotel room, with 8 other guys, right? I slept on the floor. I don't sleep with guys in a bed, but anyhow. And we attended this function and learned a lot, and subsequently started putting things together. And that appraisal workshop was Sunday morning. I said, Lord, this is your business. I'll do it in Africa. And that's what we've been blessed with, okay? Anyhow, we came back from there. I had to buy another ticket from Raleigh back to London, and from London back home. So when I got back home, the card was maxed out. Okay, and then I had a battle to pay it off. But thank God we started implementing what I'd learned. Alton and I started putting it together, and we started growing. That's when the Eagle team started. I think it was May 1987, and we really launched it in October 87. Alton and I were Sapphire directors, right? So I want to encourage you, get to learn the business. You've got so much opportunity to learn. Those who come to the Eagle team weekend functions, you're going to have a function and a half this year, especially the one in Bloemfontein. I'm planning to put a lot of this in and really get people on track, get them focused. It's going to be different. It's on the way we're going now for the future. With man, we've learned from the past, but we're headed for the future. We're excited about it, and we've got a lot of plans and a lot of things we're doing, right? So it's important that we find out how to get there. And if you attend the functions and you get there, you're going to learn, right? Because we're going to do leaderships at a lot of these functions and do things at different times there. So make sure you do a good job, you get there and get your people there, and that's going to be exciting. Now, I want to tell you saying, a lot of people look at these functions and they look at the cost. Folks, if you are cost conscious, you are not going to make it in this life. You're going to be value conscious. People will borrow money to go into this and do the next thing. Hey, invest in yourself, invest in your future, get the knowledge, get your mind right, get excited, start getting there. And it's going to be something you've got to start doing big time. Really, it's not a play thing, right? And your dream, number 2 is, your dream must be specific. You must know where you're going to go. You must know what you want to achieve. It's so important. It's no good focusing on 100 different things. Get your dream up. Start talking it. Start getting excited about it. Start doing things for it. And your dream must be special for you and your loved ones, your family, or whatever, your spouse, however your situation. If you're single, great for you. It's important. And I tell you what, your dream's got to be so real, so vivid, that you really prepare to put in whatever you got to do to get there. And I'll tell you saying, if you do that, you'll one day own your life. One day you'll be able to do what you want to do. One day you'll be free. You won't be able to let somebody jerk you around. And that's exciting. You see, Alton and I, we don't do anything that we don't want to do. Now, we get around a lot. This whole year we've done, I don't know how many rallies, but stack of them, and we're on the go all the time because we love it. We enjoy doing it. We enjoy seeing people move. We enjoy see people coming up in the business and achieving. That is exciting. That's a reward for us. We're not in it for make a quick buck or something like that. That's history. We get excited about it. So make sure your dream is special. You focus on it, and that's important. Now, the next thing with a dream, you must set a deadline. You must know by when you want to achieve that. Now, most people, mañana, they put it off and they put, no, you've got to focus. You've got to get real excited, real serious about where you want to go, what you want to drive, whatever, right? It's so important where you want to live. You want to travel around the world, whatever you want to do, make sure, but have a dream that you focus on. Now, that dream should link to steps in the business, because as you step up in the business, you're going to get closer financially to your dream, and also a lot of these other things that will go with it, like company events overseas, this event, that thing. There's so many things happening. Like we've got a whole lot of people going to Cape Town now in May. We look forward to meeting a lot of you, people from all over Africa, and we're excited about it. We are excited about Africa in the future. I just want to hope that you who are listening here tonight go and set deadlines, decide to do it. Not just run the last day or two of the month and think you're going to book. Hey, your PV should all be in the beginning of the month. We're going to show you all these things, show you how we've done it, right? A real thing. So really stop playing around with it. A lot of people run for the last day of the month. And then when they don't, then they run around like a chicken with his head chopped off, trying to do this, hey, that's nervous. We used to do it. But we quit doing it way back in 1989, 99. I said, Alta, we've got to quit doing it. We've got to get this thing solid and we'll start moving. So that's important. Now, we're actually building again. We're excited, right? Now, the next thing is important, and this is so vital. Your dream, you must visualize it. You must see it as if you already achieve it. You've got to live it. Alta and I, every single thing is properly the conference center, all those things were dreams. They were so real, even before we had the ground. We visualized it. We knew where it had to be. And it's just a miracle that God put us onto where we are. I'd looked at the map 100 times, and that's how it happened. You'll hear that story sometime, but it's important to visualize your dream as if you already achieved it. Don't worry what people say to you. You go for it. If you're a director now, hey, you want to become a sapphire, a 1 ruby, 2 ruby, 3. Hey, folks, there's no limit to the income in this business. You get to 4 ruby, you got to be knocking over 100,000 a month. And that's exciting. It's in bonuses. And as you grow higher and higher, there is no limit. People are the only limits in this business, not the business. Neolife got a plan that's worked out, products that are incredibly phenomenal. It's very exciting. So really go along and get excited about this business. Get moved about it. Really start moving. So visualize your dream as if you've already achieved it. And this is vitally important. The next thing is, and that is number 5 now, right? Make a total commitment. Even if you're part-time, you can make a commitment to certain hours each and every day or evening or whatever. We'll all make time. Now, a lot of people say, I'll do it when I find the time. You know, I've looked all over and I've never found any yet. You can look under every corner, under every bush. You're not going to find time. You've got to make it. You've got to make a plan. You've got to plan for it. You've got to say, hey, I want to cut out this. Not important. My dreams are important. I want to cut that out. That's not important. My dreams are more important. Because eventually, by doing this, you're going to be free. Then you can do what you want to do, when and how you want to do it. That's exciting. And ask yourself, if that's what you really want in life, or do you want to be like everyone else? Folks, break away from a mold. Break away from I don't care what level you are. I don't care how long you've been in the business now. That's not important. Make a decision tonight. Decide I'm going to do it. And don't let it fizzle off tomorrow and start following up and questioning and finding out how to do things, attend our functions. We're going to be teaching a lot of practical things, especially at starting in this coming bloom right now. And it's going to be exciting. We've got Nairobi, we've got Tanzania, we've got Uganda for those people who can't travel to Bloom. They'll hear it there. I admire the Namibians and Mozambicans, Zambians, all those who will be traveling. Tanzania travel sometime, but it's going to be exciting. You know, Namibians have got to be the furthest to travel, especially those who come up from the north. It's incredible, but they travel and they get there. They even get guests to commit there. And that's exciting. I know the Mozambicans do the same. So really decide you're going to do it. Even if you're part-time, decide you're going to take action. Decide you're going to do it now, folks. Life is going to be short for you if you don't decide, but exciting if you do. And don't idle around. Don't do this. Don't do this. Now, I want to handle something tonight that is really on my heart. I want to share it with you. I wish you'd write this down, what I'm saying. Okay? This is God's laws, how it works. Help enough other people become successful and achieve their dreams and achieve what they want. And the more you help others, you'll automatically achieve yours. You see, you've got to ask yourself a question. When you show someone's business and you get them started, what is your reason for getting them started? Just so you can get a 330 recognition every month? I saw one emerald in our group every single month for a year, 330. What for? But they remain emeralds. So it shows me I do nothing. They're just lazy. They're just sponsoring for some other recognition deal instead of sharing with those people, caring for those people, helping develop those people. Folks, signing people up is not the game. Building a relationship, helping them achieve their potential and their dreams, and yours will be automatic. That's all we do in this business, Alton and I. We help other people achieve what they want, help other people to become better than what we are. Believe me, our group, there are people in our group are far better than what we would be, but we've worked with them, we've helped them, we've guided them to get to say, now they do a great job. We've got some fantastic people in our group, but that is the goal, that is the key, that is what you're going to do. Help others achieve their dreams, and you'll automate. Quit running around. Help them achieve their dreams. Help them build consumers. Consumers are important, folks. If you don't have a business that has consumers, you haven't got a business. You better ask yourself right now, your business should start off, and right in the beginning of the month, you should know what you're going to deliver before the end month. So in other words, you already know what's coming. You've got, might be deposits on the products, and you're going to order from the company, and that's the way to do the business. And I want to share something with you, and really find out why your people want to do it, what they want to do. Now, there is a way to develop consumers, and it is, you know, we have just fortunately in South Africa had a new kit added to the group, to our whole group. You can go and have a look at it. It's a combo starter kit. And what I recommend, anyone in any other country that we operate in, if you've got Pro Vitality, you can just add all these other products in. The more people pay to get in, the more successful they'd be. And when you launch that business with all other products, make sure you open up every product. Make sure you dilute the Super 10 and the LDCs and those products you put in there into 5-liter containers. Show them economy. Show them how to do it. Just don't say, hey, this is it. You bought spray bottle, that's rubbish. Dilute it into a 5-liter container and let people see them, those big saving, the G1, whatever you're going to get them on. But let them use those products in that kit. You will see your business will grow. When our business was growing, way back in the late 80s and the early 90s, up until 95, the Eagle team was flying big time, okay? As a result, we had our own kit. The kit those days was well over 100 PV, I think about 120 PV, 130 PV, and we wouldn't let the people into our business without that. And we also encouraged them, and they had to buy the company product manual, which was not a beautiful booklet now. It was a thick file, 85 Rand or 75 Rand those days. They had to buy that, or else we didn't want them in the business. If you're going to invest in this business and get to know the business, get to know the products, so you can share it with other people. You're wasting your time. You might as well go and, I don't want to tell you that, but you might as well not do it. Rather decide to do it properly. Let's develop consumers. Let's help our people use the product. And you know what happened? You cannot build this business with a product. You need a variety of products. I don't care who you are. Anyone trying to build it with one product, go and show me anyone who's built a big business with one product. It won't ever work. I've never seen it yet. And you're wasting your time to even show me because I don't believe it. Go and do what we're saying. Go and do what we share. It's not easy, but man, it's worthwhile. When your distributors are good consumers of their products, they will develop other consumers, and their distributors they sponsor will do the same because they'll guide them to do it. And that's important, folks, that we do this correctly, or else we're literally wasting our time and wasting our life. Now, I don't even know where you're going to write down your dreams and goals, but have a look at that kit if you from another country, any of the other African, look at the South African one and look at the combo kit and look at those what's in there. Alta and I have looked at seriously. They're products that they really work. People have a different. If you got Pro Vitality, that's a core product of a kit. You can build up all other products. You can help them use all other products. So it's very, very important. So look at developing that and then start. Don't just get them on our kit. When people invest in it, when they put that kind of money, now don't tell me in Africa people don't have it. It's a lie. Okay, I love Africa. I grew up on a farm outside of Port Elizabeth, and I want to tell you something about those days. The people there who worked on that property, they weren't wealthy. They never earned big salaries those days. It was incredible, but there were no funeral policies. If somebody died in their family, I witnessed it. I went to a lot of these funerals, okay, because I grew up with a lot of them, right? And I want to tell you saying they would find the money, even to slaughter an animal and have eats and everything. Let's not worry about somebody at a funeral and dying. Let's help people build it while they're alive and become healthier and happier and achieve somewhere. Don't come along. So don't tell me people cannot find the money for it. That's a lie. You have not sold a dream. You've not sold the possibility of the financial future. Don't just talk about products and I can fix this. And I'll tell you what, our products are great, but I'll tell you saying, all they do is they nourish the body. Our products don't cure anything. The body does the curing. With the right nutrition, the body can operate properly. And I challenge you to start doing it for yourself as well, and start using those products the right way. And let's go out there and really go out there and touch lives of many, many people and really experience more in this life. Folks, the future's coming on. We're excited about it. We're excited about the path we're on right now. Alton and I are fired up like we were right in the beginning of 1987, 88, about where we're headed. I challenge you, go and do these same things. Go and set your dreams. Go and set your goals. Develop a purpose. When you're going to sponsor them, even in consumers, treat them properly. Look after them. Build up a rapport with them. And that's important, folks. And if we do that correctly, you will see your business will take off like you wouldn't believe. And it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. You need to grow. You need to help your people grow, help them achieve. The consumers must be incredibly happy in using the product, not just one product, a variety of products. We can save them a lot of money and save them, help their health and everything else. And that's exciting. By the way, the nutritional products, you need to clean up people's diets first. Then you give them nutritional products. It's no good when they've got a problem that we keep giving our products and saying that it'll fix it, won't fix anything. You need to sort out what caused the problem. The food they ate, or how they ate it, whatever. And just let's get excited about it. So, folks, I'll challenge you, those on this call, let's go out there. Let's go and touch lives. People need us. They need what we got. And I'll tell you what, God's laws are inevitable. What you hand out comes back. You help other people, you're going to be blessed. You help them succeed, you're going to succeed. It's one of God's laws. You can't run away from it. It's there. Let's go out there and uplift people and touch people's lives. Some will and some won't. So what? Don't worry about it. Don't get hung up about it with those who don't want to do it. Get excited with those who do want to do it and work with them and help them achieve. So I want to thank you very much for getting on this call tonight. And those of you are going to start applying and get to the weekend functions. And we're going to see exciting things happen in your life and in your business and your family's lives. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.